Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Tim, and today I'm continuing my playthrough of Skies Above Britain. We are on the final patrol of chapter number 2, Patrol 6. So let's get started. I did get an answer, or found an answer regarding the question I had about when you get replacements and how some of the what am I trying to say? Random events can affect that, and basically what Jerry said, and someone else who asked a similar question, was that in a nutshell, yes, you can take replacements at the end of the previous patrol, but then if you get one of those events that say, you don't get replacements for that patrol, you basically just cancel them, consider them as having not been received. So I guess we'll do it that way from here on out. So, all right, let's go ahead and, speaking of random events, let's go ahead and roll and see which one we get for this patrol. It is a 4, which is scramble. Let's see what that one was again. Scramble. The order to scramble arrives before your squadron is prepared. Well, speak of the devil. You are not permitted replacement pilots this patrol. Set up normally, except place raid vector markers and the squadron formation marker as shown. Then roll a die and apply the result in the hasty scramble table next page. So I don't think we got any replacements, because I think I forget how we handled that. But I didn't come up with any new names, so I don't think we have to worry about that aspect of it, at least. So we again need to refer to this. And so our squadron's going to be deep. And then we've got 4, 2, 3, and 3 for our vector markers. We'll need to roll to see how many of our fighters are low ammo. Excuse me. All right, 4. So 4 there. 3 here. I guess they go this way. Doesn't really matter, but that's the way they're pictured. Oh, I just realized something. When I've been checking for escort exit, I didn't realize those numbers were way down here. I think there were some cases there where we should have been rolling for escort exit. Because I was just going, oh, nothing there. Gotta keep that in mind for the future here. All right. That was only supposed to be 2. This one has 3. And this one has 3. All right. And then let's get our die roll in here. 4 means that everyone's going to be low ammo and each section spends 3 fuel. Oh, goody. All right. Now let's see how many sections we're actually going to be able to send this time. Remember, we were only able to have enough pilots to fly 3 sections on our 2 sections on our last patrol. So let's see. So none of these guys should be fatigued anymore. So we got all of them available at least. We don't get these ace markers mixed up. I think our other ace is in the hospital. Let's see if we have anyone that's newly fatigued. So if they ran 4 and 5, they're going to be fatigued. So Bertwistle is now fatigued. The only other one we really need to check is Irwin. And Irwin is also fatigued. All right, but then we got our one that bailed out, Pertwee, coming back to us. He's green. All right, so it looks like we have, excuse me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 pilots that aren't fatigued, so I think we'll just send 3 sections this time. If we had another fatigued pilot, I might consider sending all 3, but I don't know if it's worth just sending a section with only 2 fighters in it versus letting them rest. All right, so let's see who we got here. Let's make Upchurch our leader of red section. We'll go with Timmons to lead green and Northcott to lead blue. We'll give Pertwee into red section. Who's our A one now? Atkinson in green 3. And then that leaves, we'll put White here and Hooley here and Rathbone there and Ellsworth there. All right. That looks good. And then everyone is low ammo. Two more. All right. Now let's mark who's flying this patrol. We got Pertwee. Oh, wait a minute. I have him. Didn't he just? I have him listed as flying. That's right. He flew last. He just bailed out last patrol, so we don't have him yet. My mistake. So I think we'll go ahead and let's fly I'd rather have let's go ahead and make Bertwistle fly a 3rd patrol in a row. All right, so Bertwistle is fatigued, so I'm going to put him upside down to show that so I don't forget. All right, Upchurch, then Ellsworth, Atkinson, Timmons, Rathbone, White, Northcott, and Hooley. All right, we are all set. We still need to roll for our visibility. Find the scenario card. What do I do with it? There it is. So again, red die for visibility, blue die for sun location, if there is one. So 8 is going to be haze with sun, and 12 means it's going to be on the tail. So haze with sun, sun on the tail. All right, we don't need yellow's fuel marker since they aren't flying this patrol. And I guess we can go ahead now and roll for our hospital guys. We can put Pertwee back as available. He won't be fatigued since he's sitting out this patrol. Let's roll for our other hospital guys now. All right, so we got Grigsby. Move them out of the way. Three. Oh no, he's been discharged. That was one of our aces. Jap. He returns. Kershaw. Ooh, almost discharged. He gets to stay in the hospital another patrol. And Osgood also stays. All righty. Now, I think we are ready to begin with the raid vector sequence reveal. Okay, we got Turnpoint and Messerschmitts. So let's see where the sun goes. It's even. That's going to be clockwise. It's over on port now. And Messerschmitts. Let's see who the lucky one is. Lucky section. 6 is going to be green section. So they have to spend a fuel. And they get a Luftwaffe Advantage card. This will apply. So, but I'm not going to make the mistake I did before where I add a swarm. This is replace with a swarm. So they're tailed by a swarm of 109s. Low ammo. I think we try a... Thinking maybe we try a slip maneuver. Because I think that allows them to like split off and let the rest of the section go, if I remember right. Just confirm that real quick. They took to evade the RAF. Let your fighters go. Yeah. And since we have a veteran, but there can't be a green pilot. During a slip maneuver, replace results with a slip, no green pilot allowed. And we have Atkinson with us, so actually the practiced maneuver will not work. I think it might still be worth a try. Let's try doing a slip. We are tailed. And it's 109s and we're a section and there is a slip icon. So that means we ignore everything else. And we choose one of our well, the results in that one RAF fighter in the section is immediately placed so it is tailing the Luftwaffe fighter marker. So I think we're going to let that be Atkinson. And so they're no longer in contact, so they don't lose contact. Atkinson does go lost contact. And we proceed to round 2 of the dogfight. And now we are tailing. And I think we just let him go. Don't really want to mess with them, I don't think. All right, that resolves that. On to our next. We have another turn point and a flak. Is odd this time, so back to the tail with the sun and a flak. And it will be a fuselage hit on somebody. All right, and the third one. Oh, and then we have a tally-ho opportunity here. We can either climb or move over. At the cost of a fuel. I think we want to climb just in case we have the raid markers show up on this next reveal. So we'll spend the fuel for that. And reveal the next one. And there it is. We'll have another tally-ho opportunity though. I don't think we need to take advantage of that because we can move over. Well, no, because contact is before vector. So yeah, we will want to take advantage of that. So 2 more flak. And we have a wing and a fuselage, potentially catastrophic. And then now we have another tally-ho opportunity, which we will spend a fuel. to move to this section or zone, I think is the proper term. And then we resolve the RAID result, and the RAID marker comes down here actually. And since it is, no, I think with haze, I think we only get to see the escorts now if it's clear. If visibility is clear, roll a die to place escort station markers. Yeah, so we don't get to see the escorts until we make contact, which is unfortunate. That could potentially help us decide where we want to come in at, but so be it. All right, so that concludes the reveal step. So now we have the fuel step. So we have to, or phase, I guess, spend another fuel. And now contact. And yes, we want to make contact. So we are in the same zone. We get +1 if high. So let's see what our options are here. Roll an 8, which becomes a 9. Just missed it by 1 again. So flank low or spend a fuel to go flank high or nose low. We definitely don't want to go nose low because we're looking for disruption results here. So I think flank high is the right choice. We just have to decide which flank, and since we don't know where the escorts are yet, not really going to help with our decision, so I guess we'll go port. All right, now that we've made contact, now we can see what the escorts are. And hoping for something that doesn't include the high station. Hey, there we go. Ahead, 109 heavy. I think that's not going to be too bad. That would have been perfect if we'd have been able to come in tail high in the sun. Just needed to roll 1 higher. Okay. So that exits us from the RAID vector sequence. We now go to the interception sequence. Orders. Let's see what our interception possibility is. Coming in from the flank with 109s in the ahead station. So a pretty good chance of intercepting, 6 or higher. I don't think we need to bother with trying to suppress them. So I think, are we supposed to, I think we're supposed to see the bomber formation now too, right? Once we make contact, unless it's cloudy. If I'm remembering correctly. Contact. Yes. Let's do that first, actually. And hopefully we get one of those 9-tile formations again. That would be amazing. . All right, red die for bomber type, blue die for formation. So our bomber type is a 4. Oh, just missed having Stukas. So it's going to be Junkers. And a 5 is going to be 7 tiles. Okay, still pretty good. So let me get those set up. All right, there's our bomber formation. We will be coming in from the port side. So yeah, I think we just send everyone after the bombers. So let's go ahead and make that interception check. So since we're coming in flank, will we flank low or flank high? Yeah, we spent a fuel to come in flank high. So we should actually be up here. So we don't have to spend a fuel for the check, and 6 or higher is what we're looking for. And we can spend the fuel to re-roll if we need to. And we do. Well, maybe not. I just remembered. Pluck. When section leader, add +1 to a die roll for chase, intercept, or suppress escort, or use during a fate check. And you can use that more than once. So we will have Timmins and Northcott use their pluck to make that a successful interception. So this can come off. And our fighters, except for Atkinson, can enter the bomber formation area. All right. Just leave Atkinson kind of up there in the corner. Okay. Oh, we got to apply our flak. Almost forgot that again. So 1 through 7. And then the blue die will be 1, 4, and 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is going to be the lead one. We'll give him the fuselage. This one I think was the first one I pulled. All right, so now it'll be one of these 6 tiles. So it's the first one, and an 8 is again the center one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. And that was the wing. And now we got these 5. 7 divided by 2, rounded up, will be, no, not rounded up, rounded down. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It'll be that one. And yeah, I guess it is rounded up. And what was the other one? 11 is going to be the one on the far side. Yeah, this one. And we'll see if that was catastrophic. It is. Okay. All right, so we definitely want to go after this tile, and we want to go after this tile, because just doing those 2 will give us 4 points. And then after that, it doesn't really matter with these 3, probably this one and one of the other ones. But yeah, let's just focus on these two, I think, initially. Gotta remember we're low ammo too, so we're not gonna, we might just make one run and leave. Let's put a few down here. We'll want to mainly focus on this one, and then have this be the, because we want this to count for this, but then, yeah, would it make more sense the other way? Yeah, actually, if we do this one first, then this one will count for both. Yeah, I think we actually want to focus more on this one. Maybe something like that. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Yeah, because that'll give us three attempts to isolate that one, and then 5 shots here. All right, let's get our medium bomber deck. I'm trying to remember, what was it we needed to reach our success? I think we ended up with 26 points. 10, 13, 24, 26. Yeah, we have 26 right now, so we need 5 more to get into the success column. So if we manage to get 5 victory points here in this first round of the bomber phase, we may just settle for that and not worry about the escorts. Oops. All right. So we'll start up here with we'll just put them all in the same one, I guess. Well, if he falls out, though, then yeah, let's do it that way. All right, so blue 3. So we're up here, starboard or port. We need 12. He gets jammed guns. We'll do that first. Then we need 12 markers. I think we might have just enough. Oh no, because we lost one of our fighters. So we only have 8 fighters and then 3 markers, so we missed it by 1. And then red 3. There it is. He's not green. Damage result, low ammo, and disrupt on a 7, which will happen. So red 3, what I said that was, is birch whistle. So, oh, he is green actually. So yeah, he takes a hit unless it doesn't have to be the leader necessarily. So I think we'll have Ellsworth use his stay close privilege so that Birchwhistle doesn't take that green hit. He will go low ammo. Means he's out. He does score a damage. Fuselage. And this tile is isolated, which also isolates that one. So that's 2 isolated Ketten. And where did my pencil get to? I just had it earlier. So I was marking off my roster. There it is. All right, this is chapter 2, patrol 6, 2 Ketten isolated. Okay, and that's all for his card. And then we have red leader. We're down here now. Damage, low ammo, and drops out on 6, which will happen. Do his damage result first. Ooh, a cockpit. Never mind, he's destroyed. All right. Chalk 1 up for Upchurch. That's his 8th bomber kill. And he will use his discipline privilege to not go low ammo. All right, so that just leaves a lone Junker here that this one's still engaged with, although already resolved. Excuse me. All right, now we can shift down here, and we've got blue leader. Back on the top row. Oh yeah, isolate on a 5, definitely. Damage and return fire. So let's get them isolated. And that's 2 more isolated Ketten. Oh, I forgot to mark our 1 bomber kill as well for the patrol. So actually, there's our 5 points right there. I think we will do that. He gets a damage, or a damage marker on the bomber. This side engine, so he falls out of the formation. Let's see. Let's kind of push these over here. Put this guy here. We still got to do a return fire. Return fire. What's this cup? Lost contact would be great here. Haha, look at that. So he goes lost contact, which is fine. And red 2. We're now on a lone bomber. Damage and low ammo. Red 2 is Ellsworth. He's already used his privilege. So he'll have to take that low ammo result. We get another damage on it. Second engine here would do it. Nope, wing. And blue 2. Damage and low ammo. Blue 2 is Hooley. They have not used their privilege, so we'll go ahead and do that. Use his discipline to use that ammo sparingly. Let's see if he can get an engine or a cockpit here. Yes, all right. Good job, Hooley. That's our second bomber kill for the patrol, and Hooley's fourth. So he's one away from becoming an ace. Or 3 more escort kills. Since we're using the I forget what that optional rule is called. Confirmed kills. Only every 4 count toward becoming an ace. All right. Now we got 2 more here. Let's go with green leader. Kind of wishing I had put some up on here now and get another one isolated. All right, green leader, isolated tile, starboard report, damage, low ammo. He's already used his privilege. Drops out on a 5, not quite enough. Hits the wing, uses up his ammo. And green 2 will finish this up. Dorsal gunner hit, low ammo. It's Rathbone. Yeah, he'll go ahead and use his privilege to keep some ammo. And 6. Again, we're going to be 1 short of them dropping out. All right, that's the burst step complete. Everyone disengages. We have no hit checks, which was awesome. And so we resume the interception sequence. And we've resolved all of our orders. So we go down to the entropy and we enter the bomber formation area again. And I think we're just going to have everyone RTB. I'm happy with that result. We're already down quite a few pilots, so I'd rather not risk any more for what's not going to amount to any gain. So, yep, everyone RTBs. Well, everyone in the bomber formation area RTBs. We'll get to our ones that are lost contact here momentarily. Let's see, so the green ones go here, and everyone else goes here. So that means there's nothing to do for, or do we still draw? I think maybe we still draw an escort reaction. Let me check that. Maybe not, if there's no fighters in the bomber area. I can't remember. Escort reaction. If one or more RAF fighters are still in the bomber formation area, draw an escort reaction card. There are none, so we do not. And then that takes us to chase, and we can have our 2 lost contact fighters RTB. And then we go to patrol complete. Yes. So we have no fate boxes to resolve. We have no bailouts to resolve in the RTB boxes. So that's going to do it. Quick and easy patrol there for a quick 6 points. We had two bombers destroyed, 4 Ketan isolated, for a total of 6 points. No one bailed out, no one was wounded, no one was killed. So our chapter 2 total, 10, 13, 24, 26, 32. Just a couple short of chapter 1. And as you can see, if I find it, that is enough for a success. So we've got 2 success outcomes, which is equivalent to 1 excellent. So we just have to complete the campaign now with no disaster outcomes in the last 2 chapters, and we will have a victory. I guess we'll go ahead and check for replacements. So we're down 6 pilots right now. I gotta scratch off Grigsby, unfortunately, who was our lucky charm ace. Just X out all of his, we at least have a record of what patrols he ran. And so yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Who are other ones? There must be some more I didn't mark off yet. Miller I already scratched off. Fulbrook, Dean. Childers. He got discharged from the hospital last patrol, I think. I forgot to scratch him off. And then, Lethbridge Stewart. I tell you, that L slot has been somewhat unlucky. Our first one, what was that, Lloyd, I think? Only flew 1 patrol. And Lethbridge Stewart only flew 2 patrols. All right, so yeah, that leaves us with 6 empty spots, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're short 6 pilots. So if we consult our pilot replacement table, 5 or more for our pilot deficit, we get 2 replacements on a 9 or higher, 1 on a 5 or higher. We could really use 2. Oh, yes. Nice. So we get 2 replacements. And I think we'll go with these 2, since we'll just leave them in the KIA box for now. So we need another C name and another G name. And they will be green pilots. So let me go figure out what we're going to name them, and I will be right back. All right, we're going to go with Cumberbatch and Gaines. They are both green. And put them in our available pilots for next patrol. Put them at here so in case they get canceled for whatever reason, we know which ones they are. All right, well, that is going to wrap things up for this episode of Skies Above Britain. Thank you all for watching. And in our next episode, we'll get into Chapter 3, which is going to be 8 patrols long. The last 2 chapters are each 8 patrols, so that'll be fun. All right, so be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment, and we'll see you in the next episode.